Oklahoma State. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator. The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cowboys offense takes the field. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Dennis. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Virginia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Key. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Key.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Graves. Throwing right. He's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he made the extra point without problem. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Running to the left. Got room to work. Turning it off. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish. A 70-yard run to the end zone. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. With the catch, it's Traore.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowboys. Wants to throw again. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He makes a catch. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Try to barge their way in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback will keep it. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. We're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Romero. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Unloads quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Goes straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daniel. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's the give off the left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Dropping back, it's Graves. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, a really nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Purdue. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's caught. It's Romero. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Makes one man miss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Hokies! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Graves. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Romero. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Works the middle of the field.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowboys. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Catch in the middle, it's key. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Scanning the field, it's Graves. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Makes the catch. It's Dennis.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just drives it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here. You go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Romero. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he could carve up this defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Bringing the heat. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 20 to UConn. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Back to throw, it's Graves. Got a man, it's Key.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll keep it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Brings it in down the left side. Open spaces. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Makes the catch right at the 50. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking downfield, it's Graves. That's reeled in, it's Dennis. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man, it's Dennis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Hokies want to move quickly. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Handoff from the gun. There he goes! And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And giving up 3 a week ago. Now